Tonight on Alaska's news source, rain in Anchorage raises parts of Campbell Creek's water levels. We take a closer look.
A flood warning for Seward and fire danger increases for the interior. I'll have the details coming up.
Plus, DOT says a small landslide closed part of a road in a Kenai Peninsula community. The timeline on getting it cleared.
You're watching Alaska's news source.
We start tonight with high water in Anchorage Creek. Campbell Creek in Midtown is higher than normal, keeping up on the edge, and due to the constant rainfall today in Anchorage, the Anchorage Forecast Office at the National Weather Service has indicated that a flood watch will likely be issued as more rain is expected. And this is a look at the roads from today. Lots of puddles, cars splashing the sidewalks, lots of rain. Let's check in with meteorologist Christina Campbell at the Weather Center to find out how much rain we've seen in the Anchorage area and how much more is expected.
Yeah, Michaela, we've seen just a constant inundation of rain showers over the Anchorage area and the entire Kenai Peninsula today and highways. This is the totals. These are the totals across the south central region. You can see Anchorage at 0.94. Now we just went up just barely under an inch, and we may get some breaks here and there, but we're still expecting yet another inch of rain before it's all over Monday night into Tuesday. So we really have some wet weather that's going to stick around most of the work week. And to make matters worse, on the southern Kenai Peninsula, you can see that Seward has received close to 2 inches of rain, over an inch and a half for Portage Glacier. And before it's all over, Seward could see close to 6 inches of rain. Of course, there is that flood warning in effect until Tuesday at 10 a.m. with more rain expected along the rivers and streams. As we look ahead, you can see as we move ahead, Seward is looking at closer to 6 inches. And again, we will see yet another or close to anywhere from 3/4 to another inch of rain in the Anchorage area before it starts to taper off. This is Monday night into Tuesday. I put the numbers from Tuesday morning so you can get a good indication of where we're likely to end up. But again, that flood warning for the Seward area, where's it all coming from? Well, we have this atmospheric river that goes pretty far down south, and it's just oozing in, and that, along with the movement of the lows into the same areas, we are just getting inundated with little breaks in between storms. And also in the Matsu Valley, or the western Susitna Valley, there is also a flood advisory in effect for the Yentna River. So flooding there's a watch, I should say, that's in effect for that area. So lots of places in the Anchorage area in the south central region expecting more rainfall. I'll have the details on when you can finally expect a break. As I mentioned earlier, we are going to see a break Monday afternoon into Tuesday afternoon, but you see down at the bottom left hand of your screen, yet another system is moving in. So we definitely have more wet weather to talk about over the upcoming work week. The good news is we will start to see some clearing by week's end. So it's likely next weekend we'll see a little bit more sunshine. And I'll talk about all that heat that's plaguing the interior later on and the fire danger as it increases there. Michaela?
And the Anchorage Fire Department says a woman was mauled by a bear last night in Bear Valley. AFD responded to a rescue call near Kenai Terrace Road and Brewster's Drive. Firefighters and paramedics found the woman and took her to the hospital for treatment. We don't yet know the extent of possible injuries. We reached out to Alaska Fish and Game, but did not immediately hear back. A small landslide has been reported in Ninilchik. The beach access road is closed until weather conditions are safe enough for crews to begin clearing. DOT is rerouting drivers 3 miles north through Red Bluff Drive. Traffic info is available on Alaska 511. Today is the last day to register for the upcoming primary. The August 18th primary will decide who moves on to the general election for several positions, including governor and a U.S. Senate seat, as well as a ballot measure to reinstate campaign contribution caps. While Division of Elections offices closed at 4 today, you can still register online, by mail, or fax.
Thanks for listening. Click subscribe so you can get the latest podcast from Alaska's news source automatically. And stay up to date with breaking news and in-depth reporting available for free 24/7 with the Alaska's news source app.